Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It all matters, and I'm really grateful. Today we're asking about money, finances, career. And I'm doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. So if you do want in on that, I'm giving away 2 free readings. And you just have to be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running. So pile number 1 is the Star. Pile number 2 is the Empress. Pile number 3 is the Page of Wands. And pile number 4 is the 3 of Wands. Take a moment, pick which one is appropriate for you. And we're going to start with our gorgeous star, the Star, with pile number 1. Hello, my gorgeous stars. So, the Star is an extremely auspicious card. It's about hope, renewal, healing. Yeah, and I feel like healing is important on your financial journey right now. So, know that the Star happens after the Tower. So, I feel like some of you have had a significant setback, but Spirit wants you to know that you have hope. Yeah, hope, renewal, growth. Yeah, definitely growth are all coming for you. With the Page of Cups, I think that you're going to get an offer for something. Like it's gonna be, it may be something that's a small offer. It's not gonna be something that that you may, like at first it's gonna be something where you may start small. Yeah, I'm getting where you may start small. Don't worry, there is growth in this. With the Death card, like I said, I feel like something ended for you, and that is something that needed to end. I know that it's very tough when you're talking about finances, because it literally is about survival. But know that you're meant to have this rebirth, that you may have to start small, but you will have growth. And ultimately, you're going to have success and happiness. Just know that while something needed to end, and while you may have to start from the beginning, it's ultimately something that's going to make you grow into a larger extent than you thought you would. There's some sort of collaboration. Yeah, there's something that it's going to be, it's some kind of teamwork where that is going to be helping you along your path. My hair is getting all messed up with my moving around. But yes, what you're looking for is something that you're going to be working with other people. So it's not going to be a solo endeavor. It's going to be something teaching. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this, because I feel like you're somebody that you do need to know that things are going to get better. Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be something where you may start small, but it's a brand new beginning that you'll be able to build a foundation with, and it is something that is going to bring in money for you. So, tell me more about this opportunity. Look, know that you're going to start small, but it's like you're going to win big. Like that yes, things ended, and yeah, you're a little bit tentative about this new offer and new beginning, but Like, this is something that's going to pay out big for you. That yes, you do have this just beginning of an offer, but it's something that you can build into wealth that can potentially outlive you. So tell me about this opportunity. So with the Hermit, the Hermit is about trusting your inner guidance in your. So I feel like I feel like this is a group thing. I feel like you have some kind of inner knowledge. I did get a flash of the Seven of Cups. So you might be a little confused right now. But the thing is, the more willing you are to go inside, the less confused you're going to be. It's like you're only confused when you're paying attention to the other things instead of what deep down you already know. Tell me about this opportunity. It is going to bring happiness and stability. Like, this is stability and happiness. This is stability and happiness. This is stability. This is wealth. This is the potential for wealth. This is wish fulfillment and healing. This is, winning. This is joy. So yes, it's not that we don't need to acknowledge that you're going through a really significant transformation right now, and that right now you're having to start small. But you should know that it's moving into something that's, big and very stable. And I feel like it's going to bring you some peace. However, right now is a struggle. I'm getting that, well, this is something that you need to build. It's that has the ability to build into something significant. What you're trying to do isn't easy. And while you have everything in you to do it, you really do, because it's kind of intrinsic to yourself. I think you need to be emotionally kind to yourself, because a lot of what's happening to you, it is something that is putting you out of sorts emotionally, but you are somebody that can take mastery over that. And I feel like the fact that you are this emotional person, it's something that's an asset. The fact that you are very caring, the fact that you are very introspective, this is something that's an asset going forward, and you making your leap of faith. So, because you had something that ended and it was final and it was not fun, just know that part of that was so that you can move on to something even better. And it's not actually about fault. Though right now you are feeling the loss and not yet able to really open up to the fact that now you have opportunities. And this is not spirit saying that you can't feel bad about things. But I'm getting that the time you spend conflicted about it is time you're not spending, taking ownership and really just achieving, because you do have this ability to do that. I'm getting like, make good use of your time. I mean, that you are feeling grief and regret because something really did end. It was rough. But it's actually because you're going to bring in something that is so much more stable and beneficial to you. But I get that, right now you want, you want something that's going to be that stable, and you kind of need to build it from you need to build it from the beginning. You're ultimately going to be happier, but I understand you're in some pain in relation to this, and you do feel like something wasn't right regarding it. But again, healing is here for you. You are going to achieve clarity and happiness. And ultimately, you're going to be building something that's much more healthy for you. And with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, like the key to opening up your success is something that you really love. I don't know if you... So I'm getting that you should follow your heart. Trust me, that is not always the advice, but this is saying that, yeah, you dealt with difficulty. There's something that's ended, and even though you're conflicted, you're going to get so much security, but I'm getting that you should pursue something that you really love and value. Oh, this hair thing is not working today. Yeah, it's going to be something that's really intrinsic to who you are. Who you are is what is going to make is what is going to make you so successful. It's because you're literally going to just be following something that's perfect to who you are. And deep down, you know what this is, and you just need to make a leap of faith towards it. And you're going to be ultimately successful. So I feel like you have experienced difficulty, but again, you're gonna get that healing. With the dragon coming out, you are strong enough, and I think that you're going to amass wealth. But I have to say that I'm getting like you have some kind of connection. You have some you do have some good connections, and that you should pursue those. Know that you are definitely smart enough to do this, that I'm getting keep your eye out. Again, don't get lost in this in this drama. Don't get lost in this loss. This is ultimately going to you know, it's almost like this loss opened up opportunities for you. And then at the end, you're going to be celebrating this. It's just not something you're celebrating now. And it's okay to not be 100% happy when things fall apart and you need to bring things back up together. But just know that you have all the strength to do this. And you just need to take consistent action over time. I just heard, what are you waiting for? Again, like part of why, like you're a loving person, like some of your loving connections, they're going to be valuable to you. So I'm getting that definitely reach out for help with your friends, with your family. I'm even getting family. For some of you, that's more significant. But I'm also getting like this is, you're connecting to something. You're going to connect deeper to something you love. So I really think that while it's not going to be a solo activity, you're going to connect with something you love. You're going to find you're going to work together within this, and you're going to build something that's bigger than you. And I've got the wolf. I think that you really just need to acknowledge how strong you are. Which I get it. When you're dealing with something that's painful and demoralizing, that can take a lot out of you. But know that, the lack you're experiencing or have experienced is very temporary for you. Oh my gosh, I should have pinned this in place. Know that you're going through a lot of pain because it's a big transformation. But ultimately, the transformation is going to be good for you. Doesn't mean that you need to enjoy it. Just means that ultimately it's going to, you're going to be happier for having gone through this transformation than if you stayed where you were. So you need to find your internal balance. Yeah. And the Golden Crown came out. The Golden Crown is about being compassionate, and that's also very consistent with the cards that got brought. Part of that compassionate nature, it is going to translate for you in a financial way. All right. So I want to say thank you. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure you subscribe and you comment. And just thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really grateful. And now we're moving on to our gorgeous empresses. Hello, my gorgeous empress. Pile number 2, whether you're male or female, the empress is somebody who is extraordinarily abundant. The empress is also somebody who is a master of her existence. Now, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It is just an energy. But the empress is creative. The empress attracts abundance into their life. Fertile. So like you may have creative ideas. Like the empress is a creative force. The star came out. So you are having, okay. So right now you're in a time of some uncertainty. By the way, 4 out of 4 of your first 4 cards are all major arcana. So know that this this time is part of your larger life path. Again, you do have some lack of knowing, and that you're really having to have faith and move in that. But Spirit is giving you information. Spirit is here for your rebirth and regrowth. Your, hope, healing is all here for you. my foolish haircut, So you just need to be aware that Spirit is literally looking out for you. This is also wish fulfillment. But I understand that you can't see everything right now, and that is something that's scary. But right now, things are being judged. And I'm getting that there's going to be some kind of accurate judgment. But yeah, Empress is a master manifester, and of course the Magician comes up as well. So one of the reasons why the Empress is a master manifester is, even though she's often represented by an earth sign, she really does represent all elements, as does the Magician. She is somebody who has mastered every area, and that's one of those things, that the Magician has all the tools. So know that you absolutely, again, 5 cards, 5 major arcana, you have absolutely everything to manifest what you want. With the 9 of Pentacles, you may do something to become more independent. Yeah, you may do something to become more independent. And just know that with the 9 of Pentacles, that is about having a strong financial foundation. It's about it. Seriously, you've only had 1 minor arcana, but just know that because you have done this self-mastery, you're manifesting in what you want. And I'm getting, any renewal you want, that the sun is right over the moon. Like, you're going to have an extraordinary amount of success. But then you get the 5 of Pentacles. But 5 of Pentacles, I feel like it is related to this Judgment card, that you have experienced lack, especially in a financial way. I'm getting that, again, Spirit is so heavy-handed right now in your life to push you in the right direction. So know that, with Judgment, things are like you're getting what you put in. I feel like you've put in a lot towards improving your life, and that's why you're gonna go. I just heard rags to riches, baby. That was kind of a funny, it was funny that baby was added to it, but for some reason, I don't know if that's something that somebody, somebody in your life has said, or, yeah, I feel like for at least one of you that is. But no, you're going to go from somebody, because what you put in eventually becomes what you put out. You're going to go from having this struggle and this lack to being this person who is very confident in making money and creating money. Somebody who, brings in abundance. There is something about your creativity. with the Empress. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, you may become self-employed. It's not that, maybe not for everybody, but I feel like there's a lot of independent people who have what it takes to bring in what you want. And it's like the time is now. The iron is hot. Again, fast movement, wish fulfillment. Again, you're going to get clarity and success on the things that you don't know yet, because you have actually really integrated and learned how to tap into your intuition. That's the second time the three, well, I think the Three of Pentacles came out in another reading, but I'm getting that there's going to be some kind of collaboration. Well, you are an independent person. I feel like there is going to be some working together. Are you going to be in a partnership? I heard that some of you may be like craftsmen, craftspeople. So like some of you make beautiful things. I feel like that's for some of you, but I feel like that there is an kind of arching theme of having kind of a personal mastery, which is going to lead to an ability to have faith and walk in faith that gives you a secret knowledge that ultimately is going to lead to success and happiness. It's like you're in the middle of manifesting right now. Yeah. So overall, yes, you have experienced, you know, lack, but that is not what's on the horizon for you. That maybe are some of it. I feel like some of you are in different stages. Some of you are still dealing with that lack. Some of you are definitely already on your forward uptick. But yeah, like spirits, you're like you're just about to hit that vein of gold. You know, you've been digging for a while, and you know it's like keep moving forward, because you're on the right path. And it's going to pay off. And, you know, I'm getting it's going to pay off big. So let's get you some charms. Right, you didn't get that many, but with a soft heart, I feel like, you know, there is something that you're building that you do have this soft kind of heart for. And the Empress is also somebody who, like, she takes care of her money. You know, she's like, she has the qualities of all the queens, but she is this loving individual. This is the kind of my speaking from the heart charm. But I'm getting that your ability to communicate is very integral to your success. And I feel like you're good at it. And it's gonna, you know, like you're already in process of manifesting whatever it is that you have been trying to manifest. All you have to do is keep on moving forward and realize what, you know, don't ever, you know, don't ever see yourself as less than the, quite frankly, amazing person that you are. Because Yes, you have dealt with less, but that's not what your future looks like. Your future, and I would concentrate, as much as you can. I would concentrate on what you can do towards your abundant, and not spend as much, as little time as you can with the aspects that you can't change, and the, losses that you've had, because you're manifesting everything at speed. So, but I'm getting that you've spent so much, you've spent so much time, that you already have a lot of momentum, and all you need to do is continue to move forward. So thank you so much, my gorgeous Empress. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure you're subscribed and you comment. And thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm grateful. And we're going to move on to our gorgeous Page of Wands. Hello, my Page of Wands people. Ooh, that was awkward. I sometimes get there. So Page of Wands, that's about starting a new journey. And I think that you are starting a new journey because you have experienced loss. It was sudden. It was definitely not pleasant. But you are going to receive news that and things, can move forward fast for you. And you are going to get a brand new offer that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So even though you are moving forward, brand new, because you had this significant loss, there's going to be rapid movement for you, and you're going to receive an offer that brings you joy. Money, finances, King of Swords. So I'm getting that right now it's important to really be strategic, really be in your logic. Even though this new opportunity is going to be something that's really joy-filled, like, I'm getting that you definitely need to be in your logic. Because I think, did you get passed up for an opportunity? What I'm getting is that you need to be careful that you don't pass up an opportunity that is really right for you. And part of what you need to do is actually, it's ironic because you're going to have something that brings you emotional fulfillment, but you're going to have to come in from a very logical, very like crunching the numbers kind of way. And that's actually what's going to help you figure out what the opportunity is that is right for you. So I'm getting, follow your mind, because right now your emotions maybe, your emotions might trick you right now and make you not follow, and make you not pick the thing that is right for you. Again, you have the Emperor, so you have everything you need to move forward. The Emperor has all 4 signs. It has 717 is on the clock, so 7 being spiritual, One being manifestation. So that's, God, my hair today. So, but that's, that being said, a lot of what you need to do is self-mastery. A lot of what you need to do is running the numbers, that you're still going to get this emotional fulfillment. But right now, your emotional radar isn't the best for the moment. And I think that because you are a little bit concentrated on lack, and that causes kind of an emotional response. Yeah. So I need you to, because so I'm getting that you need to come to this through a very intellectual way. With the King of Cups, are you with, is the King of Cups somebody that's coming? Are you the King of Cups? Okay. Are you generally the King of Swords? Okay, I feel like you are the King of Cups and you need to embody the King of Sword energy. You are somebody that often gets, that goes by their feelings. And you actually are going to get something that is going to, you know, a brand new beginning that's going to make you emotionally fulfilled. But being as much in your logical mind as possible is what's going to help you do that. Because, again, you have this anxiety and you're having to have a brand new beginning. Like you do have to start from scratch. And some of this is emotionally hard for you. And you know what? It's okay that it's emotionally hard for you. But because it is affecting you in an emotional way, you're going to have to see it in a more detached way. And don't worry, this is still going to end with you having this passionate new beginning where your emotions are really like your new opportunity is already here. Part of your problem is this anxiety and this you know, kind of you're a little unsure because you're restarting and you are, you know, concentrated on the lack, and you're not at a place where you can properly discern what to choose because this messed up your foundation. Now, truthfully, that foundation needed to crack. That it was already cracked. It needed to fall down so that you could build something else up. You have the absolute power to do this. You really need to have faith in who you are and what you're capable of, because there's really nothing that can stand in your path, even though right now you feel like a beginner, and even though right now, you know, you feel out of your depth, but you're not. You need to be willing to be a little bit risk-taking, because this holding on to things, this not letting things flow, actually does lead to the lack that you're holding on so that you can avoid. So you do need to review. And you know, you don't, because just because you're starting over and you did have a significant loss that's, you know, really emotionally messing with you right now. You don't want that to affect your future finances, because you're somebody who can manifest whatever you want. If you take control, take responsibility for the situation, whether or not it was your fault. This is not about whether it's your fault. It's about emotionally moving on from things that no longer serve you, because you have these new opportunities, because you can be extraordinarily successful. And you need to stop holding on to this loss, because you're gonna get something better. But things needed to transform. And right now, you're a little bit emotionally self-indulgent. Which, you know, when something as big as you know, and final as this happens, it will take you out a little bit emotionally. That's why right now you kind of need to take your emotions out of the picture, so that you can be consistently moving forward. Because otherwise, you may not see the opportunities in front of you. But rest assured, you might have to start from the beginning, but you're somebody that, man, this light is just not gonna, you're somebody that can overcome whatever you want. You need to know choices. So I'm getting that right now you have a choice on whether or not you let this keep you down. Whether or not you take the new opportunities in front of you, or you hold on to the things that are, you know, they're already ended. And you know, there's been an inevitable fall in those. But know that, you know, you have power. You're a powerful person. You can make what you want happen. You just can't bring back things that weren't meant to be. So instead of holding on to that and being anxious about that, and putting all your energy towards that, put all your energy towards moving forward, because you can absolutely go from like having this brand new beginning to just accelerating super fast. Since there's a lot of wands, this may be something that you're really passionate about. But yeah, and you know, it's okay that you're emotionally not in the best place right now. But you need to put your feelings aside, at least at the moment. You don't need to do it forever, but at the moment, you need to be in that King of Swords energy, in which you don't let your emotions be in charge. Where you really break down what logically would work and start moving in that direction, and it's going to lead to, you know, all these new opportunities that you're going to have a lot of passion for, that you're going to be emotionally happy with, that just remember, you have the power. You do, but right now that emotion has fear in it, and that emotion can keep you stuck. But you aren't. I mean, I'm getting that yeah, you're even dealing with something very significant. It's not that you're not, but you have everything you need to move forward. So just realize, I started hearing the song Cold as Ice. Like, I at least for the moment, I'm getting that you need to make some head over heart decisions. That you are going to up level with the world charm. You're going to up level and be successful, and going to move on to a whole different way of doing things. Again, don't underestimate your strength. With the double-decker bus, this is about moving forward. But I think that you really need to make a choice to move forward. You need to make a choice not to be stuck in kind of wallowing and holding back, and not being able to see the opportunities that are right in front of you, because you're afraid of the loss that you have every right to be afraid of. You had something fall apart, but you had something fall apart because it wasn't for you. So with the bus, I'm getting that, like, once you're moving forward, nothing is going to be able to stop you. With the Emperor of the bus, I feel like that you're just like, you're gonna go through anybody who has a problem. You're just with Tinkerbell. Well, Tinkerbell is happy, light, and I'm not really getting that feeling from you right now. Because like I'm saying, I'm getting that your feelings aren't really being honest with you right now, which is one of the reasons why you need, while you're going to have an emotional new beginning, you do need to come from the logical side. Okay, I'm getting that some nurturing of your inner child is going to help you manifest these kind of things. So just know that you're going to have a new beginning, and it's going to, like, you're with rose quartz, that's about true love, so it might be something that you really love. But I'm getting that you need to be in your wisdom. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you want a free reading, I'm going to give away two as soon as I hit 5,000 subscribers. So just make sure you have commented and subscribed, and you're in the running for that. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. It all matters. I'm very appreciative. And thank you again. Now we're going to move on to our gorgeous Three of Wands, which is pile number 4. Hello, pile number 4. So you have the Three of Wands. So about money, career, finance. So Three of Wands. Okay, I feel like you're really searching right now with the Page of... So with the Three of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Emperor, I feel like it's like you're searching for what is right for you. My hair is having a fun day. Thank you. All right, you're kind of looking towards the future for what will help you manifest the money that you need, but you are confused because there's a lot of options ahead of you, or it's not even that, it's like you don't know where to put your energy. But I am getting that you do, if you want to get to this level of mastery, you do need to take practical steps. It's like you need a beginning. You need to start at the beginning to get to the end. You need to be okay with starting without the knowledge. Start, just putting in the effort to start. And you really need to drop this confusion, because what this confusion is doing is keeping you from taking that first step forward. And right now, it's better for you to take any movement forward than it is for you to take the right movement forward. Like you need to start that momentum. Page of Pentacles. And of course, the Jack of Wands comes out because I said wands. Yeah. You need to be willing to take your baby steps towards a new financial beginning, and be willing to be fearless. Be willing to, you need to be willing to take the risks that you need to take. You need to be willing to be brave. You need to be willing to take decisive action. 'Cause with the Emperor, like, I feel like you're not yet at this place, but you can be. Like, if you, are you the Emperor? Are you going to meet the Emperor? The Emperor you're eventually going to meet is you. You just need, so basically, right now, the confusion that you're having is your worst enemy. It's that's what you need to drop, and you just need you need to start making steps towards, like, consistent, small steps towards your goals, and be willing to, like, fearlessly pursue them. Because while you're looking for your future, you can be this person. It's like, I'm getting that you do need to, you have self-limiting beliefs. And you are somebody that can manifest whatever you want in your life. The Emperor is somebody that is successful. But there is some level of immaturity that you're having to overcome right now. So I don't worry about making the right move. Just worry about moving. Because things are going to become clear to you. Once you start making these moves, you're going to realize that you were always strong enough to do it. Like, it's like things are going to become clear to you after you start taking actions And the thing is, you know, like I'm getting that you're going to need to take a leap of faith before you get the clarity. And the thing is, once you get start taking leaps of faith, but you have this conflict. Is this outer I feel like there's this inner conflict that's, you know, not letting you move forward unless you know what you're supposed to be doing. And for you, the opposite is going to happen. Once you start moving forward and start, you know, like taking any action, things are going to be clear for you, and then you're going to start being this unstoppable force. And everything which is moving forward has been major arcana, and everything that has been holding you back have been minor arcana. Like, it's a mindset that's somewhat optional, you know, like, and eventually you just don't want to stay in this conflicted energy. You don't want to stay in this. I mean, some of you have some self-pity, but it's not all of you. But you're letting. You need to know that you can get. With the Lovers, that's about making a choice. Like, if you want something that is going to be equally fulfilling to you as what you put out, you have to make the choice. You can't be giving lukewarm. So if you're just putting in lukewarm energy, you're keeping yourself in this unnecessary stasis. When you that's the Page of Pentacles coming out a second time, you just need to start taking baby steps forward. And it's okay if you don't even know direction. Part of it is just being willing to move forward. Because right now, this emotional, I heard the term ennui. That probably is not for all of you, but this, you know, this dissatisfaction is leading you into an opportunity where you're not seeing the offer that's right in front of you because you're dissatisfied. Yeah, so some of this is like the universe really wants to give you stuff. They're like, here, but you really need to be in a place where you can even see it. So yes, start your first step. Then it's going to progress into something more. I'm getting that really concentrate on practical things. I'm getting that maybe break down, like, what is the smallest thing you need to do, and just start doing that. But yeah, I'm getting that you need to get emotionally self-disciplined so that you can start moving forward. As soon as you start moving forward, it's going to, you know, with these practical actions, you know, you're going to have a snowball effect of things working out for you. But it's not going to happen with no effort. You're going to have to take practical actions towards your goal. And then with those practical actions, it's going to lead to generosity opening up for you. But yeah, what I'm getting is you have to really make a choice to be working specifically towards your goals and not be in this energy of concentrating on dissatisfaction. Because when you start making a practical, like take the smallest practical action, and then you progress to another practical action, then you're going to gain mastery, then you're going to bring in generosity and abundance. But you need to, but this is about equal give and take. So like you need to be bringing the value to receive the value. You need to make the choice. Yeah, and you can't be passive. You need to be willing to take action. Because you're quite literally, once you find clarity, you're going to be somebody that is unstoppable. You're somebody that can very much take control and manifest what you want. But I'm getting that you need to be in your authenticity. In your authenticity, you need to be some. Excuse me, I can speak. You need to be acknowledging that that you are responsible for yourself and your future. That you have all the power to move things forward for yourself. And I keep on feeling like that there is a little bit of a mindset that that you really need a shift, because once you're willing to take control of your life and move things forward, you're not going to be stuck in this stagnation of you may have this belief that you can't control your life, and the thing is, you are in control of your life. Yes, big events happen. Some of them were meant to happen, but ultimately what you do about it, that's on you. You can rise to the occasion or you can choose not to. And this doesn't mean that discounts what you may have happened to you. It just means that if you want this happiness and abundance, and this future that you want, you have to let go of what doesn't serve you, and this mindset doesn't serve you. So with the Golden Crown, that is about compassion. Now with the Six of Pentacles can also be about generosity. Are you supposed to be doing something that's generous? So what are you opening up your compassion regarding? The Empress. Do you have to be more generous to somebody in your life? I mean, maybe some of you, but I'm not getting that. That's most of you. So, okay. So I'm getting that you really, that you need to there's a lot of things that you're going to have to manage, really. You're going to have to balance both your feminine and your masculine aspects. You're going to have to be willing to let good things come in for you and be willing to work for them. You're going to have to be creative and be forceful. And both of these involve, all of the Emperor and the Empress really incorporate all of the queens in the Empress and all of the kings in the Emperor. So a lot of your success is directly related to your own self-mastery. And that's why you're not going to at least achieve the heights of your success until you're willing to take those first actions towards it. Just know that things are going to balance out. And with the Empress, like, you do need to get more into your loving, giving, nurturing space. Because while you being in your more masculine, more aggressive, and it's not just aggressive, but it's more action, more physical. You're also going to have to be able to balance this with, love and compassion and nurturing and creativity. So I feel like all of this is, like you have all the success that is waiting for you, but it's not going to get handed to you. Because if you don't do the work, you can't become the person that is going to bring all this happiness into your life. So I'm getting, like, it's okay to embrace your tender and soft side. It's actually necessary. But you need to realize that you are the person who's completely sovereign in your life. Remember that you do have free will. You are somebody that you are in charge of you. And I think that you're going to realize that you've gained so much freedom by taking absolute responsibility over yourself. But you have to be willing to lead, and you're going to have to start small. And all of this is going to lead up to you becoming this massively powerful wealth generating machine. But it involves twists and turns. It involves... And just remember, like, you're going to have things that you have to do. You're starting out. You're uncomfortable. You don't know what you're doing. But ultimately, it's leading to self-mastery. It's leading to you becoming the person that can't help but manifest this. It's just that you have to be open to part of the process and not let all those twists and turns. You really still need to be able to be open in your heart space. So, you're going to start from the bottom and you're going to become extraordinary. And you have to be giving so that you can receive. But all of this is dependent on a choice. And it won't happen if you don't make the choice to move out of feeling like everything happens to you and realizing that you can be in charge. You can be in charge. So you accept that you're in charge. accept that you're in charge of your life. That doesn't mean that everything that happens to you is your fault. We live in a world of cause and effect, and sometimes that ends up, you know, being bigger than us. But the thing is, you're just going to win so big if you're willing to make the choice to be the person who's completely in charge of your life. And it's going to come with success, and it's going to come with clarity, but it's not going to come without you doing action. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm going to give away 2 as soon as I get 5,000 subscribers. So make sure that you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running. So, and thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm very grateful.